Welcome to your stock request for the 5th of April. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director of Fairmont Equities. This week I'm going to look at Catapult, Immugen, Credit Corp, Wilson Asset Management and Cube Logistics. Just make sure that you send in your requests for next week and make sure you share this video on social media, and any advice is general only. Okay, Catapult. So this is a weekly chart. As you will notice, since mid-2016 the shares have been in a downtrend, and most recently we've seen them break down from a falling flag. So I like to spot these flag formations obviously when a stock is in an uptrend and the flag's coming down, but in this case we have a downtrend and the flag headed higher, clear break. And now we need to see what it's going to do here. If I zoom in a bit more, this is a positive candle here, and we can see that in the last few weeks the shares have traded in the range of that candle, so potentially we're getting, we could be seeing a reversal, but it's still early days, so I wouldn't be jumping into this one just yet. I'd want to see it launch higher and at least take out these highs. Okay, Immugen, what you will notice is there has been a big rally. So we're still looking at a weekly chart here. So there's been a big rally on big volume. So you notice the volume down here. I'll just zoom out. So we could see that over the last, this is Immugen over the last 8 years, it's built a very long base. So that's happened over the last 6 years. So the larger the base, the more powerful the move afterwards. But for the immediate future, what we're looking at is, so here's the base. We could see that it's clearly broken out on volume. So for the moment, in terms of a target, what you'll often find is if we measure the size of that base and extrapolate it back up, it'll trade in a new trading range equal to the size of that, and often 2 times the size. But initially we're looking at about a 5-cent target. It's in the mid threes. I couldn't be chasing it up here given that it's in the middle of this range. If we can get a retest back towards that breakout, that would be the better buying opportunity. Okay, Credit Corp. Weekly chart. So this is one that we traded previously. So there was a breakout here. Okay, so it's had a breakout and it's obviously come all the way back. So it's come back towards support. So the previous breakout zone will prove to be support. The other thing I've noticed, it's come back in 5 waves. So I'm going to zoom in a bit more on this weekly chart. So we could see that this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what that means is we'll probably get a 3-wave rally before it moves back again. So in other words, I don't think it's going to a new high anytime soon, and we'll probably get a 3-wave into the range here. I'd say sort of around that sort of midpoint, give or take. So around that sort of $21, $22 mark. Okay, the next one, Wilson Asset Management, WAM. So we'll zoom out for the weekly chart here, and you'll see that it has been in an uptrend for a long period of time. It's still within that uptrend. It's just consolidating the move. And quite clearly there's a symmetrical triangle happening here. It's towards the top of that range. So what you'd be looking at is obviously a breakout to the upside. So hasn't made much progress in the last year, but I'd be looking for a break. And I think if we got a break, we could potentially see a decent rally. And finally, Cube Logistics. So just zooming out this weekly chart for the last 5 years. what's pretty clear is there was some support here, which it's broken down from. That means it should at least head back to this support zone, so just under $2. But it is quite oversold in the short term, so it's really had a rough several weeks, quite oversold on the RSI. So I'd expect some sort of bounce up here. So if you're looking to get out of Cube, you can get out on a rally and then it might come back towards $2 or just under. So if I was looking to buy it, it wouldn't be anytime soon until probably in a few months from now. If it's under $2, then I might consider it. Okay, well that's it for today. As always, send in your requests. I'll try to fit it in for next week, and also share the video on social media. The more views we get, the more chances we have to uncover something interesting when someone sends in a request.